hands. Show me your hands. Get the out the car. Open the door. Open the door.
This kidnapper tries to escape with a 9-year-old child, but gets caught by the long arm of the law. On April 4th, 2022, 38-year-old Darius White stole a vehicle belonging to Jerica Moore after she left the keys inside parked in a parking lot. Just one minor complication, however. Her 9-year-old son was still in the back seat when he stole it, and now the police are chasing him down for kidnapping.
Give me the air. People's northbound towards Oak Street.
The officers of the Atlantic Police Department tracked down the kidnapped child using the My Location feature on the child's iPhone to canvass the area. After a successful pit maneuver is pulled off screen, immobilizing the vehicle, it's time to bust the perpetrator.
He's behind him. Just be pit. Just be pit. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Get the out the car. Get the open the door. Open the door.
You're trying to kill us! Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill us! Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill me! Why would y'all do that, man?
Get out.
Please don't, don't beat me up, man. Listen, don't get on that. Don't fight me, man. Get on the ground. Don't fight me. Stop, don't fight me. He don't stop, don't fight me. No, please, stop. No, please. Put your hands down. No, please, get out of your hands. I didn't have to ask me where it's us. He hit us. He hit us. That's messed up. He hit us. Trying to kill us. He hit us. That's messed up. Oh,
Everyone, thanks for your DSP. Appreciate you coming over also.
Thanks to the timely intervention of the Atlanta Police Department, the officers were able to safely recover the child and return him safely to his mother, of course, shaken up quite a bit by the whole affair.
Yeah, we're gonna take it to your mom. Okay.
My mom called you?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Excuse me. I want to go now.
God damn. Look at that. He went there to go motherfucking goddamn rob somebody for their car. Didn't know it was a baby in the back. And now you being charged with kidnapping and all this other shit for being dumb and stupid. And this is why I understand people that do stupid shit like this, because now you just did a little tedious, dumbass shit you feel that was nothing. But now you getting charged with a big crime because a kid was in the back. How you feel about that? I bet you wish you wouldn't have done that dumb shit. And y'all need to start teaching people, telling people, goddamn, don't be stupid out here, because these folks is not playing with nobody. It's too much going on as it is.
21 people were arrested in connection to a national car part theft ring. It's the first major bust in the catalytic converter thefts that have been surging since the start of the pandemic.
I guess they look at it as a shopping mall of catalytic converters. They can roll underneath one, 30 seconds, roll back out, and leave.
The converters control a car's exhaust emissions and contain super valuable metals.
Some of the metals, $26,000 an ounce. So you can see why it's such a common crime.
It's also a very expensive repair for the victim. The suspects were arrested across 8 states and are accused of buying the stolen parts, which costs about $1,000 on the black market. Federal investigators also rated it's also a very expensive repair for the victim. The suspects were arrested across 8 states and are accused of buying the stolen parts, which costs about $1,000 on the black market. Federal investigators also raided several auto shops across the country that may be connected to the theft ring. Officials are looking to seize $545 million worth of assets.
Police had found Anderson in the vicinity with a knife, walking in the traffic lanes.
I've been talking to y'all this whole.
A woman at the scene, who was later identified as his wife, looked visibly distraught by Anderson's behavior.
God damn, you could tell. Look at her face, man. This dude beat this woman up. That's why her face looked the way it do, man. This is a domestic situation. I don't like domestic situations because my sister got killed from a domestic situation. Why do people be this? I mean, why do people do shit like this? You know what I'm saying? I never understood the point of being aggressive towards someone. Like, you're gonna, like, I don't know. Me, I don't like negativity because I get negative and I hate that feeling. I mean, being rude, being an asshole, whatever you want to call it, towards people is uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? I don't tolerate negativity at all.
Hello, ma'am. Hi.
At first, Mr. Anderson appeared cooperative by dropping the knife from his pocket, but this was all an act. The officer urged him to move away from the knife several times. Instead of complying, he became agitated.
I want to be away from that knife. This is what I'm saying right here. We all should have rights to just be able to stand where we want to stand.
He asks his significant other if she's recording.
Are you recording, baby?
She's scared. She tells him he's going to jail for this. Anderson pauses for a moment. He's made up his mind. Anderson snaps. He nearly slashed an officer before running frantically. The officers quickly opened fire. Anderson sustained 7 gunshot wounds that proved fatal.
And this is why you don't do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that negative shit versus negative shit, he got what he deserved in my eye. I'm not going to talk too much about this situation because this domestic shit is not cool at all.
You haven't even told me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your hands.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me, please. Get your hands off me.
You know what?
This army lieutenant was stopped by the police while he was fully dressed in uniform. One of the officers said the lieutenant's SUV didn't have a rear license plate. This led to a heated argument, and the senior officer used a pepper spray on the lieutenant, who wouldn't get out of the SUV.
Hold on. Watch it.
Air Forces deployed.
Well, this is a situation where they definitely hopefully got fired. They leaked his ass with pepper spray. And he had on his fucking, look at that army. He protect the world, Craig. The world. Top flight. Not no little lost city shit. The world. So this man should get the utmost respect. Even though he's a human and he's capable of doing harm to another human or a living, you know what I'm saying, thing, we have to understand and try to hear this guy out. Evidently, he wasn't about, you know what I'm saying, no bullshit. So this is why he was later let go. This is why no charges was brought about. But they ass is about to get sued now.
The lieutenant was handcuffed but was later released that night without a citation. This driver was stopped by a police officer because his windows were too dark, which is not allowed in the state of Florida. At first, everything was going cordially.
Rocky Money Rudolph Jr. That name is awesome. That's probably, in 14 years, that is probably the best name I've seen.
But things started to fall apart when the officer asked about the possible presence of marijuana in the car.
Mr. Rudolph, yes, sir. Is there any reason why there would be a faint of weed coming out of your vehicle? Do you smoke? Do you have any friends that smoke? Anything like that?
No, sir. Just black and mild. Probably black and mild smoke. Black and mild.
No.
But the officer wasn't buying it.
All right. Can you do me a favor and just shut the car off for me?
What happened, sir?
Huh? Well, I smell marijuana, and you don't have a card.
The driver knew what was about to happen. In a desperate attempt, he tried to zoom off.
I'm telling you right now, stop! 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 Put it in front! Put it in park! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your fucking hands up!
After pleading unsuccessfully with the officer to let him off, the driver hit the accelerator again. This time, he wasn't stopping.
You put it in park! Sir!
The officer fired a few shots before falling to the ground. The driver was later arrested with non-fatal injuries.
Bro got goals and everything, you know what I'm saying? Smiling like. But yeah, luckily, nobody got hurt because this situation, how he fired those shots, going crazy. Oh boy, y'all niggas, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Niggas be making it tough. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, black men, y'all don't make it tough. We try our best to stay positive through the midst of all the negative bullshit that we deal with. But that's crazy. See, what happened was Mr. Money was on his way to get some money, and he had them pounds in the back, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't trying to hear that shit the police was saying. So he did that young boy on him. He had his hands out the window trying to pull off on him. But it didn't work out that way. So I don't know why he stopped eventually and then he decided to take off. This is what you call a real fucking police officer. He could have got killed, ran over, all that shit. Because if he's moving that vehicle the way he was moving that big motherfucking Cadillac, then shit. The officer had every right to do what he felt was necessary at that moment because the body cam showed exactly what was going on. I mean, shit. That shit's crazy, man. Y'all out here doing all this dumb shit. Look at him. Mr. Money Man. Goes and that.